Hi there. Here we go again. Mini concert. This one's number 86. We're back from Charleston. First up tonight is a song that you hear in Irish pubs. In fact, according to the internet, it's the most performed song in the Irish pubs. And as you well know, the internet is never wrong. It's also a temperance song, which is interesting because it's turned into a drinking song. Well, I played the Wild Rover for many's a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. Now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the Wild Rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. Well, I went to an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. Well, I asked her for credit, and she answered me nay. For a custom like yours, we could have any day. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. So I pulled from me pockets 4 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, "Sir, we have whiskies, wines of the best, and the words that I spoke, sir, are only in jest. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more." I went home to me family, confessed what I'd done, and I asked them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they caressed me like oft times before, sure I never would play the Wild Rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover. No, never, no more. So that's the Wild Rover. Dates back from far back as the 1600s. Next up is a song by Patrick Skye. It's called Separation Blues. I modified this one at the height of the first wave of COVID, make it the COVID-19 blues. But I've changed it back now. Mama's in the kitchen, Papa's in the hall. Mama's in the kitchen, Papa's in the hall. Mama's in the kitchen, Papa's in the hall. They don't talk together at all because they got the separation blues. Well, you see that fly crawling up the wall. See that fly crawling up the wall. See that fly crawling up the wall. Well, he don't talk to Mrs. Spider at all because they got the separation blues. When you kick your baby out of bed 'cause she's not treating you nice, when you feel mistreated, well, buddy, take my advice. You better leave that woman, leave her quick. Baptist said. The very last words that John the Baptist said. The very last words John the Baptist said before he went and lost his head. Better to leave than to get separation blues. When you kick your baby out of bed 'cause she's not treating you nice. When you feel mistreated, well, better take my advice. Leave that woman, leave her quick. Leave that woman and leave her quick. Leave that woman, leave her quick. Oh, you know she's gonna have you up on a stick. Better to leave than to get the separation blues. You know it's better to leave than to get the separation blues. So that's the separation blues. Next up is a song about a true story from right after the Civil War. A veteran came home and killed his girlfriend, and somebody wrote a poem about it, and somebody 20 years later wrote a song about it, and eventually it turned into a Kingston Trio song and a Doc Watson song. And I've taken those two and stuck them together and added some of my own words. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley, hang down your head and cry. Killed poor Laurie Foster, and poor boy, you're bound to die. You met her on the hillside, there you took her alive. Met her on the hillside, and you stabbed her with your knife. Well, then you left her by the roadside, then made your excuse. You left her by the roadside, and you hid her clothes and shoes. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. You killed poor Laurie Foster, poor boy, you're bound to die. 2 times you've been convicted, and your sentence has been read. Though you swear there's never harmed a hair on little Laurie's head. Well, I don't know the truth of it, so tell me if you can. I bet that it had a bit to do with Laurie's cousin Ann. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. You killed poor Laurie Foster, and poor boy, you're bound to die. But then you ran away, they said, 'cause you wanted to be free. And if it hadn't been for Grayson, you'd have been in Tennessee. This time tomorrow, I reckon where you'll be, down in a lonesome valley, hanging from a white oak tree. Hang your head, Tom Dooley, hang your head and cry. You killed poor Laurie Foster, poor boy, you're bound to die. Poor boy, you're bound to die. So that's the Ballad of Tom Dooley. Bit of trivia. Kingston Trio didn't wait long enough after the first song had been sung to record it, and they got sued and lost. Go figure. Next up was a song I first heard done by Johnny Cash, and I thought it was just a bit of Appalachia. Turns out it's an old English folk song from about the late 1700s. Well, my name is Sam Hall, Sam Hall. My name is Sam Hall, Sam Hall. My name is Sam Hall, and I hate you one and all. You're a bunch of blighters, all damn your eyes. Well, I Killed the man, they said, that's what they said. Killed the man, they said, that's what they said. Killed the man, they said, and I shot him in the head. And then I left him there for dead, damn his eyes. So they took me to the jail, down to the jail. They took me to the jail, down to the jail. They took me to the jail, and they tied me to a rail. They wouldn't let me have no bail, damn their eyes. So then the preacher came along, he came along. The preacher came along, he came along. The preacher came along, and he sang his little song. He told me everything I'd done wrong, damn his eyes. So it's up the rope I go, up I go. Up the rope I go, up I go. It's up the rope I go. See my friends down there below, saying, Sam, we told you so, damn their eyes. I saw Molly in the crowd, down in the crowd. I saw Molly in the crowd, down in the crowd. I saw Molly in the crowd, so I shouted right out loud, well, Molly, ain't you pleased and proud, damn your eyes. Well, my name it is Sam Hall, Sam Hall. Name it is Sam Hall, Sam Hall. Well, my name it is Sam Hall, and I hate you one and all. You're a bunch of blighters all, damn your eyes. So when I was first learning how to play that song, Heidi was a little girl, about the age of Paloma now, and she used to like to dance to that. So here's a little bit of rock and roll. It's a melody, a medley. Start off with Buddy Holly. All of my love, all of my kisses, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. All of my life I've been awake, tonight there'll be no hesitating, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. Well, the stars appear and the shadows are falling. You can hear my heart calling. A little bit of love makes everything right. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All of my love, all of my kisses, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were meant for me. Moving on to Danny and the Juniors. Rock and roll is here to stay, it will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I don't care what people say, rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll is really cool, I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history, just you watch my friend. Rock and roll will always be, it'll go down in history. Why not Elvis? You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class, that was just a lie. Well, they said you was high class, but that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. All of my love, all of my kisses, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you were medley. Last offering tonight is an A.P. Carter song. A.P. Carter was the dad in the Carter family. This is about a newsboy. I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Everybody knows me. I'm the newsboy in this town. You can hear me yelling Morning Star, running along the street. Got no hat upon my head, no shoes upon my feet. Never mind, sir, how I look. Don't look at me and frown. I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Awful cold and hungry, sir. My clothes are mighty thin, and I wander about from place to place, my daily bread to win. Yes, I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Everybody knows me. I'm a newsboy in this town. You can hear me yelling Morning Star, running along the street. Got no hat upon my head, no shoes upon my feet. Well, my daddy died a drunkard, sir. I heard my mama say. Now I'm helping mama as we travel on our way. My mama often tells me, sir, there's nothing in the world to do but to get a place in heaven, Lord, to sell the gospel news. I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Everybody knows me. I'm the newsboy in this town. You can hear me yelling Morning Star, running along the street. Got no hat upon my head, no shoes upon my feet. So that's Jimmy Brown, the newsboy. And that's mini concert number 86. Thanks for showing up, and thank you to my audience here. See, we have a leftover from Halloween watching tonight. Come on back next week. See you next week.